Hello, my name is Gavin Kinder. I am a student graduating from the Nucamp Full Stack Bootcamp. For my honors project submission, I've put together a MERN stack. MERN stands for Mongo, Express, React, and Node. My project features the React Native app from my React Native course, plugged into a Node.js server that I built for it, which gets all this data from a MongoDB database hosted online on Atlas. My React Native app is a recipe app exclusively for soup, because why not? I took the standalone app that uses locally stored data and converted it to use a Node.js server to act as the courier between the app and an online database. This process limited some of the features that I was able to migrate, but I'm pretty happy to have a simple service up and running. The first page that you see here is the login screen, which acts as a navigational lockout for when there aren't any logged in users. This was a challenge for me because it involved having to create navigational paths that didn't allow for users to accidentally wander into the main content before they logged in. And so we'll go ahead and do the demonstration of the app here. We'll register a user, give them a super cool username, we'll give them a super secret password, we'll give them a fun name like Charlie Chowder. So we'll get Charlie registered here, we'll get Charlie logged in. And so upon logging in, you are navigated from the lockout to the home screen. And so you actually get this bottom navigation here, which takes you between the different screens in the app. And behind us in the Node.js terminal, you can actually see that the user object's been created here and that we've gotten the user's information. So back on the home screen, we have two cards. We have the featured soup, we have the featured article about soup. And so each article has an info screen where you can favorite, you can share, and you can comment. And so here you have a bunch of test comments. We'll add one ourselves. We'll say, hello Nucamp. We'll give it 5 stars. And so you can see a bit of updating happening back here where the hello Nucamp comment has been added, and here it is down here on the bottom. So the next tab over navigates to the recipes page. We'll go ahead and add a couple of these to our recipes, to our favorite recipes list. So you can see here in the user object that there are 3 recipes, 3 objects saved in the recipes array. And so, so going over to the articles tab here, you can read more articles about soup. You can tap on them. Eventually, you'll be able to add. We'll be able to do favoriting and commenting on these as well. Right now, you can just do sharing for the articles. Getting the recipes favoriting online and comments online for that took the precedent over being able to implement it onto the article screen. And so I'm looking forward to bringing that feature over. That was actually one of my challenges, was getting that to work. I'll talk about it at the end here. So going into the user screen, you can see all recipes. So here's all the saved recipes for the user. So if you unfavorite it, we're down to 2, and you can see that reflected here on the user screen. Go to 1 less, and now there's 1 less. And so the last feature that we have here is a logout button that takes the user out of the session and brings you back to the navigational lockout. So the challenges I ran into here were creating the navigational lockout, which was difficult, not the hardest challenge. The greatest challenge was actually dealing with the delay between posting to a database that's hosted online and getting back current info. Because if you use regular methods like we did in class, those are tailored to using a local DB, and there is a propagation delay that doesn't give you the most current data back right away. But if you use await or async await functions or built-in timeouts, you can account for that change. And so I was pretty thrilled to get over that, because then I was able to get comments and favorite recipes to update in real time. So here it is. Here's Soup's On, eventually the world's greatest soup recipe app.